Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So take what fits and please leave the rest out. Okay, we have the High Priestess, patience, discernment with letting go. Someone's definitely listening to their intuition at this time, but also releasing expectation, okay? Realizing that whatever happens is meant to happen, trusting in fate as well as knowing when is the right time to do something here. Take a leap of faith. Yeah, only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. For pay attention to signs. The signs are cautioning them at this time, or you. There is something that is happening here behind the scene where intuition is heightened. Overall energy, we have Page of Cups. This is about a new phase of love, but opening up, expressing our emotions, taking the first step here. So let's see what's going on in your energy. We have Queen of Wands, Judgment, and the Star card. You guys are shining like never before. You guys are glowing at this moment. It's kind of like you have this magnetism. People are just drawn to you. You will suddenly feel this shift energetically. But everything just falls into place. Everything you touch just turns into gold. This is an amazing energy for you guys. Judgment, Queen of Wands. You have been healed here, or are going through the end process of healing where you are finally stepping into your own. You're gaining acceptance and understanding what has happened and knowing that you deserve the best. You've done the most that you could out of a situation and you are being highly rewarded for it. Judgment, Star card. You guys are getting your wish fulfillment here. Something is going to blossom that makes you feel understood, but that things are finally happening the way that you wanted to. So dreams coming true here. Some of you are also healers, or you might be in the public's eye, possibly online here. So let's see their energy. We have Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Four of Swords. This person's having trouble moving on. They're trying to heal from a situation here where they feel like they neglected, or they're the ones that were the perpetrator. It almost feels like they're scared or cautious to hear anything about what has happened because they feel like they might just break into two. They're heartbroken here, and they're trying to protect themselves at this time, but as well wanting to know the truth. Tell me the Ace of Swords, King of Wands. They are seeing you in your power, in the best energy that they've ever seen you in, and it's starting to get to them. They're longing for you. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. They feel like both of you are really on the same wavelength, that they feel they deserve to have this chance with you, to be with you. They feel very passionate about you, but there is a pause, a period of separation that they're implementing here. Tell me the Four of Swords on purpose. Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Yeah. They're feeling left out, really missing out on what's going on in your world, trying to fill in the blanks. And it's devastating for them. They definitely are missing your excitement, your energy. It's kind of like you lit up their life, and now it feels like everything is so dull and sad. So let's see what's happened in the past. We have Three of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the King of Cups. Okay, so you might have been dealing with someone very emotionally distant. It felt like when they did speak, it really wasn't showing you their true colors or how they really felt. But they're very closed off because I see someone trying to strategize to not open up. Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords. You did everything in your power to get this person to open up because you believed in this love. You understood that you both had this feeling, this knowing that this bond was unbreakable here. It was hard to get them to compromise, to work with you in the Three of Pentacles. It felt like you had to kind of dupe them sometimes, or try to get them on board to open up, but always trying to do different things to get them to talk or say something here. Let's see this King of Cups. Ten of Swords, Ace of Cups, Tower, Queen of Cups. Yeah, they put you through the ringer. They stressed you out, drove you crazy because they were unable to open up. They were unable to address an issue here. There's something too that's really bothering you about this connection, or what is happening in their environment, that they're not really giving up information about. And you got to the point where you suddenly put an end to this, or they did, because you weren't willing to put in all your energy, invest in this any longer, because they weren't giving you much to go on. Let's see this Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Some of you, it was hard to see if they wanted commitment here. You would ask questions possibly regarding the future, try to speak about it in a different way each time. And it feels like they would always avoid. They would always try to go against it, or sometimes react emotionally to you, kind of put the blame on you or start a problem. It just really shuts you down, you know, not able to really say anything else. This is a very frustrating energy. It feels like you are so frustrated most of the time, because some of you didn't know if they wanted a future with you here, but they weren't willing to let you go either. So you were just wanting to know the truth so that you could either move on or stay in this with them. Let's see the challenge here with Sun, Empress, the Devil, and the Fool card. For those of you dealing with a third party, you kind of felt towards the middle here of this connection that maybe they were going to just choose to stay with that third party, or that that is where their heart resided, and that they were just playing around with you or messing with you here. If it's not a third party, I see that you felt there was never going to be a time where they were going to invest in this, that maybe you're wasting your time because they were being so off and really distracted as well with their time and energy. It seemed like the more you tried to find out about them or information about how they felt, the less they would come back around, or they wouldn't really talk to you as much. So it felt like you were being punished in some way. Fool and the Devil card as well. In the challenge, this was a very hard energy, because this is somebody that is very callous when it comes to other people's emotions, and they're able to do whatever they please at any time without thinking about the consequences or what it's going to do to you. And so they were able to do whatever they felt in the moment. And it felt like they didn't have a conscience at times. So you were kind of sitting there left thinking, what are they up to? What are they doing? Because if they didn't tell you how they felt about the future with you, then why would they even care about what they're doing in their environment as they're hiding things? Tell me about the Fool card. Let's see. Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it felt like it was all about them. Towards the end, you started to just realize that they weren't going to open up. They weren't going to commit. And they were just playing around here. But you still just couldn't figure out what was this intense feeling between you two. Like, you knew that they cared about you. But it was also hurtful because you felt like it wouldn't bother them if they lost you. So what is it? You know, I see just a really conflicting energy, confusion all the way around. Knight of Swords too. At times they could say things that are devastating to your heart or uncaring. Tell me the Devil card. Knight of Pentacles. Some of them were really restricted, feeling restricted in their minds, like they have to focus on the practical things in life, and not wanting to deter off course, because anything that's not for certain really terrifies them. So a lot of them were focusing on their finances here, or job-related things that just kept them going in their life, because they felt like at least that's something that they can depend on, is sustainable. We have Magician, Seven of Wands and the Hierophants. Yeah, they were trying to block you at every turn because they didn't want to talk about commitments. Some of them are fearful of committing. If there is a third party, they felt like they didn't want to make that decision quite yet, or were unable to detach because of their assets here. But I see that they really put a wall up, and it was hard to penetrate that wall. It's hard to get them to really open up to you. So let's see what they're going to do next here. High Priestess, Lovers, Chariots, Knight of Cups, Emperor, and the Two of Pentacles. Well, something shocking is happening because things turn in a different direction. Just when you think it is over, something else happens. But it is being alerted in your intuition here. High Priestess, Lovers. Even though there's separation, there's no separation within this feeling in love. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action this is, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.